Hi guys, welcome back. This feels like an absolute age since I've done one of these videos, so really looking forward to getting on with this. I've just had delivery of Build the Back to the Future DeLorean. I've got 60, 61, 62 and 63. It was a huge box that came, and it came via a courier. It wasn't Royal Mail this time, but that was because we had some giant boxes. And yeah, this is issue 60. And we have got the frame. So, without further ado, let's crack on. So, in this issue, we get a new screwdriver. It's quite a large one. We get the frame, which is nice and heavy and big. And we've also got the door lock covers, which are these plastic parts here. We've got two of those. We've got two springs, we've got some AM screws, and we've got two plastic bolts as well that look like that. So, the first thing it wants us to do is remove the support structures. And let me see, there's three, so it's a bit difficult. Right, here we go. This bar here, we need to remove that. Remove this one here in the middle, and then we're going to remove this one at the back here. So I'm going to start with the middle one because it's big screws, which fits the new screwdriver. And I'm assuming we do not need to keep the screws or the supports, but I will anyway, just in case. I really don't think we need them, but that's the middle one out. And I'm going to need to grab my other screwdriver. One came out okay, but not this one. And it might help if I had the right end on it. Okie doke. That's that one out, and then just this one at the rear. There we go, so that's those out. So once you've removed those three support structures, it wants to separate these. So the one with the locating pin on the right hand side, I'm not sure if you can see that. Let me just adjust. Yeah, the locating pin there on the right hand side is the left hand side, and it also says inside there's an L, which you should just be able to see, and then the other side is obviously for the right hand side, and it says R in there. Okay, so what we want to do next is grab one of the pins, and we're going to put a spring over the longest part, and then we're going to pop this in to the recess in the door frame. So I'll try and show you on the camera. It's going to fit in that recess just there. So let me put it in and then you should be able to see a bit clearer. What I've done, so you should just be able to see that there. See the pin slots in and then the spring there, and then I'll do it carefully. That then moves in and out. Okay, and then all we're going to do is we're going to pop the left hand cover over the top, just to make sure like so, that spring doesn't go anywhere, and then we're going to put a screw through there of an AM. Of course, when it doesn't decide to pop out, right, so I'm just going to load my AM screw up. Sorry, I know it's difficult for you to see at the moment, as normal. It's quite a big. There we go. And that went in absolutely lovely, and I'm not going to do it up too tight, but it's tight enough, and then we should have something that looks like that. And then if I can turn this round so you can see, you've got the latch sticking out there, which is spring loaded. Okay, and then once we've done that, we're going to do exactly the same on the other side. So again, take this piece, put the spring on the longer side, and then there's a recess, so it's going to go in there like so. You can just see that there, and then we're going to pop the cover over the top and then secure that in with an AM. And again, that went in beautifully. For a metal screw, that was probably the best screw I've done so far on this build. So yeah, there you go, that's all done. And then obviously you've got the little latch protruding there, which is spring loaded. Okay, so that was actually it for issue 60. And in issue 61, we're going to be doing the, what are we doing? The luggage compartment. So yeah, until next time, see you then. Take care.